as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's top him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And the quarterback dropping back, looking to throw it deep. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, running through the tackle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Four receivers on the field for this second and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So incomplete pass on second down, sets up a third and inches. They've got him to sack for the defense.
Yeah, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a quick grab. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Throwing for his running back. This time, a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Hawkins. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100?
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Powering right past the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Wideouts now clustered. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown for the U. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
It's caught, and he's tackled after the catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down and the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to make a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
This head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth. Both defenses reeling at the moment. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and you might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will... offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They got some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Looking to chuck it again. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot, and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Oh, here comes the reverse. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Miami. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Miami, 35.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The Sooners will line up on first and 10. It's a shotgun run call.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Rolling the the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He lets it go on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's now second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This time it's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Miami offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The linebacker shifting around now. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Touchdown for the U. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry-up. Back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Leading here in the 4th quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Crucial play here. They go to the air. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. It was a foot race, and he won it. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot.